can find me waiting in the dark, hide away my spark for the world to see. You can find me holding back my heart. You can't hurt me anymore. I'm free.
Yo guys, what's up? Welcome along to a afternoon stream for a change here on the Chill Out Flight channel. And this afternoon we are in the lovely city of Prague, and we're going to have a flight down to a new destination on the channel that we haven't been to before. We're going to go down to Ljubljana in Slovenia. Slovenia. Yo Jake, buddy, how's it going, bud? I am very well. I've been to work this morning and had a lazy afternoon, so I thought, well, let's do an afternoon stream for a change. And here we are, like I said, down in Prague. We are on VATSIM, and we are flying, I think that's our plane right down there. We are flying Wizz Air. The airline that's everywhere is Wizz Air, so I think there's one Wizz Air, there's a Wizz Air there, there's two more Wizz Airs up here as well. So yeah, we are going to fly Wizz Air down to Ljubljana. Flight time, let's have a look. What's the flight time today? It's not that long. We are going to do the return trip as well. Flight time is 49 minutes, roughly. And yeah, we're going to fly down there, then we're going to do the return trip and come back, seeing as my wife is at work till about 7 o'clock tonight. So I thought if we get an afternoon start, we can get a good little stream in and do a two-sector flight, which we haven't done for a while. So yeah, quite cool. We've got ORBX scenery for Prague, which is absolutely awesome. Nicely laid out. It's got all the taxi markings are correct. Huge airport, as you can see. We're down there on Terminal 2. Just on the south side, and we've had a look. We do have some ATC coverage as well, which is quite cool. Let's have a quick look at what we got for air traffic wise. So we're here. That's where we are. We got Euroflight Control or Eurocontrol East is online. So if we get these, they're above flight level 245. On Unicum over Austria, then we'll go back on to Euroflight services there as well. If not, we'll be starting our descent in Austria probably, so we may not be in their coverage, but we'll have them on the way out, which will be quite cool. And yeah, so looks quite good. There's a few flights coming in and out of Prague as well, and also we'll try that a bit later on. There may be more ATC on the way, but yeah, let's jump into full screen. We'll hop on down to the aircraft. We'll get it set up, and let's get ourselves underway for this Thursday afternoon. So let's whiz on down here somewhere. Oh, there we go. There's our Wizz Air. Connected up to the jet bridge, ready to receive some passengers. We've got the catering there, the baggage is here as well. So it's all looking good. Lovely day down in Prague. So let's hop in to the flight deck, and I'll see you there in a couple of seconds. Maybe. There we are. This scenery is a little yo. Cloud Viper, how's it going, buddy? Welcome along. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, this scenery is a little bit frame heavy. This is, like I said, ORBX scenery for Prague. but it is absolutely awesome. So I'm happy to take a little hit on the frames just to have this cool scenery for this afternoon's flight. Yes, I got the new update installed. I installed it on Tuesday night. Yo, Reen, buddy, welcome along. How are you doing, mate? How are you doing? Yes, Cloud Viper. Oh, what's happened there? What's that all about? Well, let's stay connected anyway. Does Prague have ground? It doesn't have ground at the minute. Prague has nothing. It's just got Eurocontrol East at the moment. Nothing. They did have approach on earlier on, but they seem to have disappeared. But yeah, there we are in the flight deck. This is the latest experimental version of the fly-by-wire, and also the first proper stream, hopefully without any issues, on Sim Update 9 for MSFS as well. So it'll be good to see how that plays out, and whether we have any issues at all. When you on it had approach, well, yeah, it had they disappeared as soon as I had a quick look. Approach was on, and they had an ATIS too, and then approach had disappeared. So I'm hoping possibly it may come back on later on for the return trip, but you never know. It's it may or may not. We can always hope. Anyway, it's not completely cold and dark. The plane's afternoon. I've turned a few things on, but what we'll do is we'll go and have a quick look at the flight plan in the flight pad. Let's go and have a quick look, see what our routing is and stuff like that, and we'll get ourselves. We'll have a look what we're doing. So yeah, flight time's 49 minutes down to Ljubljana. Our alternate's going to be back to Vienna if we need to divert and can't get in to Ljubljana. We're going to be cruising flight level 370 this afternoon. And fuel-wise, we need a block fuel of 5.1 tons. We're going to take possibly 5.6, 5.7 tons, I think. We'll do the trip. We'll do the trick even. We need 1.8 for the trip. 15 minutes contingency is 500 kilos and a fin res of 1.1 tons. So yeah, we're going to take an extra bit of motion lotion just for this afternoon. We'll go and grab that. We'll put it in. Let's take 6, 7. That should do. And that flight plan. Anything else we need to be aware of? That's our routing. We are using runway 30, not 06. That's just what's. Do you put chopper 2 because it consumes less fuel? I do sometimes, yes. Sometimes I do. Not all the time. This has got us going out runway 06. It's actually runway 30 in Prague being used at the minute, I believe. And runway 30 down to Ljubljana because that is the only way in. So it should be quite a cool arrival down there. But nothing else too exciting. Let's have a quick look. Payload, we've got 16 tons, 0 fuel weight, 57. Fuel 5.1, we took a bit extra just in case. Winds on the way down, they look rather light, 11, 22 knots. Yeah, rather light winds on the way down, coming from the north. Cloud Viper, cheers buddy, thank you so much. Glad you stopped by. Weather, there's no significant weather available around there at the minute. Ljubljana, let's have a quick look. Broken, it's 17 degrees, broken 7,000 feet, no significant change, looks quite good. Winds 5 knots, very light winds. And alternates we got down in in Vienna. Winds 14 knots, 320, variable 030. Cavalcade 18 degrees, lovely and warm there as well. Or warmer than it is here in Newcastle anyway, to 9 degrees, rather chilly. No time. Cloud Viper, we do have Navigraph. And also we do have Volanta as well, which that's a very good point. I forgot to start Volanta. Gonna whack in a flight plan quickly. There we are. That'll do. But yeah, nothing too exciting on that flight plan really. We'll go and grab the passengers, and we'll start going to load up the McDo. So when in here, we go to AOC. And we do the inner press. I do like Navigraph Cloud Viper. It's I do find it extremely useful. There we are. So Prague down to Ljubljana, 49 minutes as we just discussed there in that flight plan. And we'll go and do the weight and balance. How many passengers we got? 154. So we'll start boarding those. Cool. What we'll also do is we'll quickly load up SimSmart as well, so we can do the performance when we get round to that in a minute or two. go. That's loaded up. So we're going to grab that init request. We are Wizz Air 22 Mike Bravo. There we are. Cruise level 370 for the cruise. And there we go. Let's go and nip into init B. We'll put that block fuel in. We got 6.7. 6.7 tons of A1 jet gas. And we're going to get the wind. We'll let the passengers board. The average wind is plus 16. Nothing too exciting there, as we saw. Plus 16. Gives a very slight tailwind. So we'll leave that alone for now. And we'll go and do... best thing to have a cycle. Yeah, the updated cycle is good for the air rack, indeed. Get confused, got 2003. Oh, so this, yeah, I guess they'll be a little bit out of date. Poco the cat buddy. Do I think find bugs? Not that often. Not that often, no. Everything seems to work the way it should work as far as I'm concerned. There's been occasions where the MCDU screen goes a bit blank and a little bit weird, and occasionally when you put an arrival in, it will put in two different waypoints, or sorry, 2 waypoints that are the same, and that's why your flight plan can look a little bit skewy on that on the ND. But apart from that, everything seems to be pretty good. So, Prague departure wise, it's going to be runway 30, and yes, Airdog, welcome, buddy. Hope you are doing well, my man. Hope you're doing well. That's got 06. We are going to go off 30 as the ATIS does suggest. Runway 30, there we go. We need a departure. Let's have a quick look. Why is it not giving us? Oh, because it's got 06, that's why. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at this departure. So we were going to take, departure wise, it was going to be the VOZ 3 Delta. So if we have a look at the 3 November, we want to be heading south. That looks pretty much what we want to do. That's quite a good pick, that was. Let's have a quick look. 30 out, then we're going to take the left-hand turn down to the Victor Oscar Zulu VOR down here. That looks about... Actually, let's do that. We'll take the Voice 3 November. That will do. Go and put that in. 3 November. I'm good, Airdog. I'm very good. Very good. So much better now. I've had 2 weeks where I've not had COVID, and I feel back on top form again now. Nelpapism Covel Radley. Radley's the start of the arrival into Ljubljana. So it's going to be runway 30 into Ljubljana as well. And we're going to do the... Well, at the minute, unless any ATC comes on, it's going to be the Radley 2 Romeo, I believe. Yeah, Radley 2 Romeo into Ljubljana. And let's have one quick look at that. Radley straight down from the north, and we're going to come down to Norto, Basta, and then in 30. So Mipro will be the clearance limit, and we got Dol. Actually, it's going to be the Dol VOR at Dolsko. Will be that, and then we'll make that right-hand turn to join the ILS. So if we're going to put Dol in as the arrival via, that looks good. So let's have a look. Shouldn't have any discontinuities now. There we go. Radley. There's the start of the arrival. Radley 2 Romeo in. Flight level 80. All coded in nicely. We will double check that on the just before we start the descent. Make sure that is all correct. And then into Basta, and then down we go. Ooh, good stuff. Right. There is VATSIM. Well, there should be VATSIM. Let's have a look. There is indeed. Just us apparently departing out of Prague at the minute, but down to which have VATSIM pretty much all the way down, but they're only covering flight level 2, 4, 5 or above. So we'll see how we get on. So anyway, let's go and have a quick flick through this flight plan, and then we're going to have a look at the performance. So down there, we're gonna come off 30, like I said, make the left-hand turn down to that VOR. There it is. Then it's pretty much south routing on the way down over Austria, and then we've got a little bit of a squiggle, which we'll sort out. We are going to go from Norto down to Dol, Mipro, and then straight in. And then looks cool. Good. Oh, we could go to Hungary. Yes, we could. We definitely should do a flight to Hungary air dog. But anyway, good stuff. So that's all in. Let's go and finish off in it B, and that way we can get the performance done. Zero fuel weight is in now, which is good. And the reserves up to Vienna are 1.6 tons. That's for the alternate. There we go. We got an extra hour and 24 minutes of flying. If we do cock it up, we can go around and have a second attempt, and if not, we can 47 minutes flying time up to Vienna. Cool. Right, let's go and grab SimSmart, and we'll crack on with the performance. LKPR. Runway 30. We'll grab the weather. 310 at 8 knots, which will make sense for that. 16 degrees, QNH 1026. Runway condition is dry, anti-ice can be off. Takeoff weight is 65 tons on the nose. CG will be forward. Flex climb thrust will be climb. Config 1+F, and packs can be on. Gives us a flex of 68, 47, 47, 48 for the V speeds, and 2232 for the thrust reduction acceleration, and 2232 also for the engine out. Our green dot will be 210. So we can go and pop all of that in there. So it's going to be flap 1, flex of 68 degrees, and we have 147, 147, and 148. Yo, too good at all. Welcome, buddy. Hope you're doing well, mate. Welcome along to this Thursday afternoon stream. We've got 2232 and 2232. We'll go in there, and 2232 over this side as well. Cool. So that's the performance done. Flight plan is now done. Init A is done. Init B is complete. And we're going to go and put in, just in the rad now, we're going to put in that that VOR that we're going to be heading to, which will be the voice of Vozis. I think I can't pronounce it. Definitely Czech, which I'm not going to even try and pronounce. So the Victor Oscar Zulu VOR, which is 116.95, can go in there. And we pop that on VOR 1. Cool. So QNH, we'll just double check. 1027, that's what the yo, Rube, buddy, welcome along, mate. Welcome. Long time since we've seen you in a stream, Rube. Hope you're doing well, buddy. And last thing to check on this departure, what is our initial climb clearance? Is 5,000 feet. 5,000 feet set, and we'll nip up back on the overhead a second and just double check some other good stuff, like stop people having a smoke, seatbelt signs can come on because the fuel's on. We'll have the fuel pumps on. Crew supply, ground, they should have been on, really. We'll have the strobe to auto, beacon light can come on as well. Everything else looks pretty good to go. So let's we'll go and pre-plan our pushback. I think where we park, there's only one place we can actually push back to. So if we grab this, let's have a look where we're here somewhere. I think there we are. So yeah, it's a cul-de-sac just here. So we'll push back. Then we're going to go Kilo Lima. It's going to be Lima all the way down to the Lima holding point for 30 just down there. So nothing too strenuous for this pushback either. So if the passengers are happy, we'll go close up the doors. To go off, this one's pretty quick, flight time of about 45 minutes. So as soon as we get up, we'll be starting to prep for the descent. That won't go. We'll close the door. Bye bye jetway. Oh nice. Pre-plan. We'll pre-plan this pushback and then we can see if we can get rid of that jetway, whatever it may be doing. Where are we at? No, I agree. I agree. Too good at all. Oh yeah, too good at all. Yeah, I agree. There's literally only so much I can say in between taking off and landing before I've actually run out of things to say. So yeah, this one, it'll be up in the air for about 15-20 minutes and then that'll be it before we start coming back down again for the before the arrival. And again on the way back as well, it'll only be, I think it's only 40 minutes. Let's have a look. We said flight plan, yeah, trip time 49 minutes. Hopefully that jet bridge has disappeared. It has now, that's good. And we should also hopefully have a... We've got a truck? A tow truck? There he is, he's connecting as well. Cool. Let's... Probably that on. Get rid of that. We'll just double check one last time there's no more ATC nipped on for us.
Start and push. Okay, cleared for push start. Please release parking brake.
In fact, it's not even a Eurocontrol service now. We've got this Adria radar. I believe Adria, yeah. So we may have.
Please release parking brake.
Oh, we may have ATC going now into Ljubljana. That'll be quite cool. But anyway, there's the parking brake guy. He wants that released.
Parking brakes are released.
And we'll go and start up a couple of engines.
It will start in the sequence.
Right then, engine number 2 can get itself going. There it is. There's N2. What we can do, I guess, while we do wait for that, let's get the... Oh, that was a bug last time as well, look. So that keeps... Why would it not? So that won't let the engine start. There's a bug. Look at that. As you were saying beforehand, he was asking whether there was any bugs. Yo, Baz, buddy. There's that bug that we had the other night, look, with the ignition start knob. Keeps flicking from norm to start. It's going to take forever for the engine to start when it keeps doing that. Right, let's get engine 1 going while we can. Yeah, that's that's the only bug that I've noticed so far is this.
Okay, pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
Not sure why that's
Brake set.
oh, and this perhaps.
Ground, please cancel pushback operation.
No, don't cancel it.
Roger, pushback canceled.
Don't sink. Pull up.
Oh my god.
Don't sink. Pull up.
There we are.
Don't sink.
That is a sim bug.
305.
What the actual F has just happened there? There you go. If there was ever a bug in a sim, now what do we do? Brilliant. What the actual F is that? Oh, and now it's back. But we're now stuck upside down. There we are. Who wants to clip that and put that on Twitch? I don't think there's any way we can recover from that. That may just be a complete restart of this flight. Ah, Poco the cat, you are a genius. However, I can't get back into the flight deck now either. That is ah. Why are the engines roaring like hell? Oh my god. Right. Both engines have started, that's good. Right, there we go. We haven't quite finished the pushback. We'll have that back on. We'll have that on. That was something special, that was. Something special. Oh, and a bit peaked tongue, Baz. You're not far wrong there, mate. Not far wrong at all. Well, we are kind of pushback. We do have a VS of that. Let's just put that back into managed climb. That could be an issue if we can't get rid of that. There we go. Managed climb. Heading back to managed. Just double check this. Good. Is the fuel still there? We've still got fuel. And do that. One FD2's on it. We've got open climb, heading alt. Why have we got that? I want managed climb. Clearly can't have managed climb. Right, well, we're going to try and take off and just see what happens. We've got the V speeds in, that's alright. Auto brake can go to max. Let's just see if we can get it set up and see if we can actually get anywhere. Flights in Brazil. Hello, buddy. How's it going, mate? Welcome along. Oh no, it's happened again. What is that all about? I saw someone else who was streaming who had this issue as well. Where it kept disconnecting and connecting them. Right, there we go. Right, that's all that done. Let's see if we can just at least taxi out. The flight directors are all over the place. That does not hold out much hope of that either. Right, anyway, let's go and see. But that was absolutely hilarious. That was brilliant. Right, let's just go and see if we can actually take off in this. If not, what we'll do is we'll come back, we'll just restart the sim and we'll go again. Because it's, yeah, that was something special, that was. Right, if I do this, and let's see if we can get us kind of straightened up a little bit. Right, well, we can move, that's one thing. Not the finest of pushbacks, but... Right, we'll get ourselves on this taxi line, and then we'll just double check everything else. I'm not sure why we're stuck in open climb as well. Right, let's just we'll come to a halt there a sec, and then that way we have got the RadNav tune. Performance is still good. Init A, Init B is done. Apart from that, everything else, apart from it's opened the flight deck door, we'll shut that again. I'll reset the rudder trim just to make sure. Spoilers are now armed. Predicted wind shear's on. We've got the weather radar on, even though it's in op. Right, let's go and give it a whirl. So anyway, for the taxi routing, like I said, not very exciting taxi routing. We're going to make the next left onto Kilo, then it's going to be Lima all the way down to holding point Lima for runway 30. That is going to be our plan today. So, is there any traffic around us? We might need to let them know. Do I need to get clearance off these guys now, perhaps? Hold on, before we do that, I'm going to call up. Oh no, we're up here, aren't we? No one around us. That guy's coming into Prague. We might have to wait for him to land. Right. Anyway, good. Let's go. I will announce it on Unicom and then just get. We will just get ourselves going. 1228. There we are. What stand were we on? What stand were we on? Never mind. Right, well. There we go. Prague traffic. Wizz Air 22 Mike Bravo. Taxiing to holding point Lima runway 30 via Kilo and Lima. Right, anyway, let's get the flaps to config 1+F and we'll get ourselves off. Poke on the cat, the flaps hopefully now should be on their way to the holding point. Sorry, on the way to their position. Yo, Eric, welcome along, buddy. Thank you for your sub on YouTube.
Lights out.
So this should be Kilo. If not, I got us lost before we've even started. But this should be Kilo. We will just keep in mind that it does say open climb and heading also on the FMAs as well, which it shouldn't. We should be in a managed climb. Nothing coming that way. Nothing coming this way. Right, there we are. That must be uphill a bit. And also those flight directors are well off to cock as well. That is some FPS crap. Do you still have that issue, AirDog, where it comes up saying it can't connect to your simulator? Right, auto brake. Max, there we are. So these open climb heading shouldn't be there. Let's do that takeoff config check as well before we go, which is normal. Did you run the sim, whatever it's called, this one? I might be able to show you. The Navigraph Simlink. Did you run this? Yo, Genesis buddy, welcome along. Yeah, you will need Navigraph Simlink as well, AirDog. It's a free thing from Navigraph. It's just called Navigraph Simlink. As you can see, mine's already running, obviously, for it to work on the charts we've got. But get the Navigraph Simlink. Just Google it, download it, and that'll help it connect to your sim. Just need to download it, install it, and then it's that should sort you out. And it should automatically run when your computer starts up, so you don't have to keep starting it every time you want to fly. Yo, Matthias, welcome, buddy. Hope you're doing well, mate. So there we are. This is Romeo Lima intersection. We just keep on going down, right the way down to this whole point. So there's a guy ready to come in final runway 30 to land, so we'll give way to him before we head off. Seatbelts are on, Genesis. They are on. Well, at least I hope they are. After that little amusing incident just before, that was rather quite funny. That was. Right, so this holding point. There should be someone on a final now into here. Prague traffic was 22 Mike Bravo, holding point Lima runway 30. We'll wait for the arriving traffic. Should be someone up there ready to come in. There he is. Multiplayer cockpit air dog. There's something called your controls, I think, that lets you do shared cockpit. See how this guy lands, shall we? The Wizz Air Genesis. I do like Wizz Air. Whoosh, there he goes. Bosh. Straight down. That was that guy on final there. So I reckon we're good to. We are now good to go line up and get going. Let's have some lights on. That can go at takeoff. Actually, that can go right now. Prague traffic was 22 Mike Bravo, lining up runway 30. Get us on that line there, see if we can at least keep it straight. Good stuff. Right, yeah, so this is slightly concerning. They should be there in the middle. I'm not sure why they're off to the right. And up. Head up, sure, we can fly share cockpit, yeah, why not? Anyway, we've got 6,000 feet set. We do have open climb and heading mode activated. Hopefully that'll go back to nav. It should say nav. Should say nav. It's got nav armed anyway, which is good. Anyway, V speeds 147, 148 magenta, auto brake max. It should say climb nav 1 FD2, 6,000 blue, QNH 1026. Auto brake, we said that. Signs are on, cabins advised, spoilers are armed, flaps are config 1 plus F. Last thing to do is TCAS and job a good one. And we will go. Prague traffic was 22 Mike Bravo, taking off runway 30. Anyway, there's 50% N1, we'll get it spooled up. And there we are. Well, that should say man flex 67. Auto thrust is not armed. Auto thrust won't arm either, so we may have to restart this. That might be the reason why. We're going to have a little bit of an issue in a minute. Auto thrust will not arm, and yeah, we may have to restart this after that issue early on. I'm not sure what's happened there, but there's V1 coming up. Let's see, V1 and rotate, up we go. Positive climb, the gear's going up. Nav, autopilot's in. Auto thrust is in, there we go. Job's a good one. We're in, there we are. Lever climb, thrust climb, open climb. It should be that one, there we go, that's better. Thrust climb, climb nav, 6,000 blue. There we are, so we have got that back to a reasonable manner, so that's quite good. Happy with that. Genesis, thank you buddy. Hopefully it'll be a good flight. We'll make that turn. So yeah, let's just hope we don't get that connection issue that we had before if it chucks us out of the sky again. There's the S-speed. We can retract the flaps. And we'll disarm the spoilers too. Cool, there we are. Wizz Air whizzing the way out of Prague. Oh no, this is going to be interesting. Is the ground going to disappear? Maybe not. It's definitely not my internet connection because I was still pushing out a decent bit rate up to YouTube and now to out to Twitch as well, so it's definitely not that. I'm not sure what that's all about. So anyway, 6,000 feet. Let's just go for our cruise altitude. Why not? 370 for the cruise. I'm at full standard. It's nice, Genesis. There we are. Nice view on the nose as we climb out. Pretty cool. There's the VOR that we tuned in, Boz. There it is, that's what we're heading to at the minute. So we should be able to get rid of that in a second and we can go to this departure. What is that? What's that all about? We're heading down to here anyway. In fact, we could probably hit direct to that. That just clear that up. Direct. Push. There we are. Cool. So that's that. Right. What else do we need to have a quick look at? ATC. We haven't got any at the minute. We will get ATC now into Ljubljana. There we are. We've got a straight line down there, but looking at that, we've got Adria radar. Will cover us in CPDLC as well, so that's alright. And again. Well, at least it hasn't got rid of the ground below us yet, or chucked us all over the place. That does look quite. Wizz Air do seem to have. I do quite like their livery. Anyway, right, good. Like I said, flight's not very long. We've only got, what, we've got 269 miles till we actually, till we get there. So it's not going to be long before we need to start thinking about that, before we start thinking about the arrival in. So we're going to clear off a few of these. Don't need that anymore. That, or that. So this arrival into Ljubljana, we're going to be coming over high terrain all the way in from Radley. There's the Austrian border, and then straight down. So we can't be below 10,500, then 8,000. Once we get over this bit of high terrain, 9,500 feet, we then make that. We're going to come down to Dolsko VOR, and then in we go to Basta. ILS 30. It's the straight in ILS. What we do have, it says, due to high terrain north of the airport, do not overshoot the localizer. So there's a warning. So we can't overshoot this way. That'll be for the go around. If we overshoot the localizer here, we will hit some high terrain over here. Look, MSA around the DOL VOR, which is here, 5,300 to the south, 9,500 to the north of the VOR, and then from the Ljubljana VOR, which is LBL, there it is from here, 10,500 to the north, 8,000 to the west, 7,800 to the east, and 6,000 to the south down here. So it's going to be quite an interesting arrival. We can't afford to muck it up, and yeah, should be fun. So what is this plan for us? What have we got? So we literally got, there's top of climb. And then we got 28 miles from top of climb to top of descent. So we actually haven't got that long at all. There's top of climb, there's top of drop. So we may as well we'll go and plan some stuff in here just to make sure we know what we're doing. We should get, I'd have thought vectors off ATC in that case. On the way in. So Radley, not below 8,000 feet. So Lima Juliet 553 will be the fix. Lima Juliet 553 will be that fix. And from our top of climb 370 to 8,000 feet, it's going to be 91 miles that we want for that descent. That's going to go in there. And then the extended descent line, which is going to be Lima Juliet 30. And the reciprocal runway back into Ljubljana is 122. There's a radial out. So there's our top of descent. This is what the Airbus recommends. Just there. I suppose we're going to have a slight tailwind as well. And then we got the that's what I think for top of descent. So we'll go with what the Fly By Wire recommends and see what see how we get on. Oh, you see, we've been switched to offline mode. Look, we haven't even got any of the any scenery now. It's a bit shitty. Just see if we can turn it back on very, very quickly. Data on. Apply and save. Not sure why it keeps doing this, but this must be part of the sim update 9 causing this issue. If it would like to hurry up. There we are. So we should load back in Bing, hopefully. So I'll look out the window. There we are, that's a bit better. Bit better than the crappy Microsoft stock ground, isn't it? Right, anyway. After all of that excitement, let's get some lights off. Let our passengers go to the toilet. And Adria Centre, yeah. So hopefully, yes, ATC is what we're looking for. So we are, when we get on the ground, guys, down in Ljubljana, we are going to do the return trip back to Prague as well. And then, depending on the time, like I said, my missus is not coming home till about 7 o'clock tonight, which is another 2 hours away. So if we can get a third flight in, we'll do a third flight. If not, then we'll leave it there. But we'll be back tomorrow as well for some more good stuff. It is Friday, of course, and for those in the UK, a bank holiday weekend. So we'll do streaming across the whole bank holiday weekend as well, which should be quite cool. We'll have to pick some decent places to fly to over the holiday weekend. But Air Dog, we may come and visit you in. We'll come visit you in Hungary, I reckon. Nice flight to Budapest. You were so ready for the stream tonight, were you, Jake? Cool. Yeah, me too. Like I said, I went to work this morning. There was not much going on, and to be honest, I always planned on being home at about kind of 3 o'clock this afternoon. So it was always going to happen a bit earlier this afternoon. But we do have, when we get to Ljubljana, we do have freeware scenery from flightsim.to as well. Once we get ourselves on the ground down there as well, which should be quite cool.
Stall, stall. Stall, stall.
Yo, Sheep Pineapple buddy, welcome along. I thought that was actual stall there, but I forgot that I'd updated some of the stream alerts for variations, and that's one of the new alerts is the stall warning for some reason that I put in. But how was it? Sheep Pineapple, welcome along. Hope you're doing well over there on Twitch. Yeah, passing 288 now for 370, not far before we reach our top of climb. You're more happy to see us in Budapest? Well, I'll see if we can get some decent scenery from Budapest, Air Dog, and we'll most certainly come and pay you a visit. That would be quite cool. In fact, I don't even think I've flown into any Hungarian airports, Hungarian airports at all, even on or off stream. You got some free scenery for LHBP, but it's very basic. There's some better ones, but the payware. I'll have a look, Air Dog. If we're going to come to your home airport, we may as well have some decent scenery, I guess. I'll see if I can buy some. Genesis is quite a short flight, yeah. That way we can do 2 flights in one stream in the time that I've got available. Instead of just the one with a long cruise, we can do 2 where we got takeoff and landings not too far apart. So yeah, we've still got another 7,000 feet to go, and top of descent is not far from, what's that, less than 40 miles apart is top of climb and top of descent. In fact, it's top of climbs in 15 miles, top of descent in 45 miles is what we have going on. Really only Budapest, yeah. Well, that's the only one I've heard of, to be fair, Air Dog. But I will look for some decent scenery before we do a flight across to yours. I mean, how cool would it be to have that as an office view every day? You'd never get sick of that, would you? So we should start our descent, if I'm not wrong. Well, I could be wrong. Most times I am. Here we are. We should start our descent over the Alps. Pretty much. Because we haven't got long, so there's the start of the arrival right on the Austrian and Slovenian border. So these will be the Swiss Alps, and then down into down here. So we have to bear in mind that if we're going to start our descent over some high ground, the Alps has got terrain up to about 14,000 feet in part. So without a working terrain radar, that'd be quite interesting. So guys, before we get contacted with ATC and we need to start that descent, I'm going to have to quickly just nip to the bathroom. very quickly. As I did not prepare before the stream started, I should have gone, but I didn't. So I'll leave you with a lovely view of our Wizz Air and the sun. I'll be back with you just in a couple of seconds. Sorry about that, guys. There we are. So yeah, I finally reached Mac Alt Cruise 370. We haven't got long, like I said, to that top of descent. Which is in just over 30 miles, and we're going to go down to initially flight level 100, and we can work our way from there just to make sure that we're not too low, too quick, and we're going to hit any of the Alps on the way in and scrape our undercarriage. That is the plan. AirDog, one is and one isn't. So my 6-year-old boy, he seems to be more interested in aviation than my 8-year-old. I think AirDog, you may have seen him, the youngest of my boys, who occasionally peeps his head around the door whenever I'm streaming. Genesis, what are you growing? Well, I'm not entirely sure what that means, buddy. Jake, you have 1.9k points on Twitch, do you? Cool. Well, in that case then, Jake, if you want, you can have a gamble with them. Should we do, anyone watching on Twitch, we can go and do, should we start a landing rate prediction? Where you can guess if the landing rate will be under 200 feet per minute or more than 200 feet per minute. I'm going to set that for, I'll set it for 20 minutes. And you have 20 minutes to go and have a gamble of your points if you are watching on Twitch and see what see what you may be able to double your points there, Jake, if you get the landing rate correctly. Well, whatever comes up on the screen will be the rate that we'll take, and then if it's below or whatever you pick. A head dog's up to have me as far as knows. Look, well, even if I didn't, I'm sure he'd be interested. I mean, he, for whatever reason, he takes a lot of interest in whatever I do. My eldest lad, he's more of whatever my wife does. He's more of a mummy's boy, should we say. Well, not a mummy's boy, but he does seem to be more interested in what she does rather than aviation. So, 10 miles, top of drop. So let's go and put 8,000 feet in the window. That's where we're going to go down to. Oh, sorry, flight level 100 first even. We'll do that. Flight level 100. And we'll get ready. There's no other... Let's have a quick look before we do that. No other restrictions on the way in. Just Radley. And then not below 8,000 feet. You voted... Oh, you voted, Jake. Have you below... below 200 feet per minute. So you want to hope that I can grease this on the way in then. There is that top of descent. Yo, FPV. Adam, welcome, buddy. Does it bring any better performance? Well, performance-wise, I've not noticed much difference. We did have... There's a couple of little quirky bugs now in it, I would say, that may need fixed. That could be a fly-by-wire thing, or it could be an Asobo Microsoft thing. There's top of descent. Should we start going down? There it is. Thrust idle, descent. Away we go. There we go. But yeah, there was a couple of things we noticed obviously on the way when we started earlier on. If you switch this to ignition using the if I use the throttle quadrant and put that to ignition, if you notice, it does a little dance and keeps going off and on, off and on, which was a bit dodgy. But if you turn it off, it stays off, and if you turn it on with the mouse, it stays on. So yeah, that's one little bug. And then apart from that, I've not noticed anything else at the minute. There is a internet connection issue, which I don't think is my internet. There's the Alps. Look how cool does that look. Where it keeps disconnecting from the Bing or the Microsoft server to give you the ground textures and stuff from Bing, and then it either just completely gets rid of all of the earth below you and you're flying over water, or like it did at the beginning of the stream we had it where it flipped us straight in the air and flipped us upside down. So that was quite interesting too. If you want to replay that, just as we were pushing back FPV, if you replay that on YouTube right at the beginning, you'll see what happened. It was quite interesting. So anyway, we are starting that descent. Into Radley. Wizz Air does Budapest to Biden. Oh, well, in the... I'm assuming that must be a 321, is it? Air dog. They are bang on profile. There's a green yo-yo going up and down. We'll test out, see whether this sim update has caused any issues with VNAV, but it looks to be on profile pretty much. There is that waypoint that we made as our fix. Above flight level 80. After that, we're back into speed mode now as well. So it's giving us a little bit of juice. It is 321, yeah. Well, I do have the 321 in X-Plane, the Tolus 321. What's it doing that? That's the wrong button. Let's have a look at these Alps as we go across them. Looks quite cool. So it's pretty much straight in after we get down here. It's straight down to the dull VOR, right hand turn, and then into runway 30. If we don't get any radar vectors, where are we? Let's have a quick look. Here we are. So there's us on the VAT map. Just here, we should get a bit of ATC after that, I'd have thought. Add we radar. So it's 13045. Let's go and tune that up. 13045. We'll leave that on standby for now. And the radnav for this, what we're going to have for the ILS. ILS is 110.5. Whack! Yes, buddy, Ljubljana. Indeed, we are. 110.5. Lima Juliet Bravo is the ident. Lima Juliet Bravo is confirmed. There we are. Genesis, we're doing the return trip as well. There's going to be more flying. Is it possible to connect an iPad to the flight pad? You mean as in this flight pad? You can pop the screen out, I think. And then if you've got an external thing, you can pop it onto it, I think. So you can pop it out as an external screen. And then send it to your iPad, I guess. Not sure about that, but I think you can. Just like these screens here, if you use the right Alt button, you can pop them out. And you can do whatever you want with them. I do like Wizz Air. As I said before, it's so cool. So cool, so clean. I think just with the, I mean, even the colours where they change from pink to blue. Oh. Proper cool. Jake, so what happens if you're the only one? If you're the only one who's put a guess in? You'll double your points if you're right. If you're not, obviously you lose them. It should tell you at the bottom where you put it in. You can't find the VATSIM test. Should be in my VATSIM. Oh, let me just jump on here quickly. My VATSIM. And then you go to, is it pilot training? Oh, so my PPL is in progress. Current rating, new member. Dashboard. I'm not sure where it might be. Oh, my exams, that'll be it. And I passed mine 80%. You're risking your life and going with 40. Why not, Jake? Why not? So I reckon we should get a ping, ideally, in a minute, I would have thought. Genesis, no worries, buddy. No worries. We will be here. So where's our level off for flight level 100 at the minute? Should be somewhere around here, I'd have thought. Where is that level off? That looks so good. Oh, there we are. There's that ping we're after from Adria 134450. Let's go and give him a shout. Just hope this actually works. So Adria West. Let's see. Should be. I should double check the sound on here. We're just gonna flip it. It's all good. Adria Wizz Air 22 Mike Bravo descending flight level 100 inbound Lima Juliet 553. Why is that not working? Settings, audio. Ah, that would be why. Output, that one. Right, let's see if that works. Adria West, good afternoon. Wizz Air 22 Mike Bravo descending flight level 100 to Lima Juliet 553. Is it not working? Ah, what's happened to you? I'm going to type it in. I'm not sure what's happening. Why is the audio not working for VATSIM? Microphone setup. What's going on here? Not sure what's happened here.
Hello, sexy banana. Very good, very nice. Very good, very nice. Hello, Nicki Minaj.
There we are. Right, let's go and pull. Go back on the QNH. In fact, I may have to disconnect from VATSIM just to. May just have to disconnect from VATSIM and find out what's up with that. Yo, Frederick. Welcome, buddy. Hope you're doing well. 4,000 feet. Cleared ILS. Report established. 4,000 feet. 4,000 feet. We have to type this in the text. Send 4,000 feet, cleared ILS 30, and we'll get in touch with him when we're established on the ILS. Good stuff. Jake, you hope you win. Me too, buddy. I hope I can win you some points. Yeah, so why is the VATSIM voice not working? And why can't we hear anything? That's what more to the point. Speakers. What's happening here? Oh, that's VATSIM. Completely quit now. Right, let's just connect up again. Right, there we are. See if that works. I reckon we're a bit high. We've got a restriction there, Jake. We can't go any lower than flight level 80 here at the minute. Otherwise, we would scrape our arse underneath on this big hill in front of us. We do have, like we said on this here, we're coming over here, we got 10,500, 6,000 feet, and then 5,300 feet over here as we're coming down to Dolscope. It's gonna level us off at 8,000 feet for now. We've been cleared by ATC down to 4,000 feet. It was on there. We were 4,000 feet. Not sure why the voice is not working. I'll have to try and sort that out. It does say connected to voice server, but I can't get it to work. There we're cleared down to 4,000 feet, which is here. We've got a restriction of above 8,000, above 7,000, 6,000, 5,000, then down to 4,000, which will be the platform altitude at the ILS. It is 4,000 feet. So it should start us down again. There it is going to take it down to 7,000 feet. And this should take us all the way down now to
Ocean 745, contact split, radar 120875.
Working now.
120875, Ocean 75.
There we go. I might just check in with these again now, just to let them know that the voice is working again. Adria West, Wizz Air 22 Mike Bravo. Our voice seems to be working again now.
Wizz Air 22 Mike Bravo, Roger. Continue descent to 4,000, clear ILS 30.
Continue to descend 4,000 feet, cleared ILS 30, Wizz Air 22 Mike Bravo.
Condor 5522, descend to 6,000 feet, Zagreb QNH 1023.
There we go. That's good stuff. At least we can get some air traffic control now. A bit better.
Condor 5522.
There we go, 7,000 feet. So we're back at our green dot speed now. So I'm just going to go and pop in. May as well activate it, which is already done. Let's go and put in this destination stuff. Very, very quickly. QNH 1023. 1023. It's got a temperature in Ljubljana of 17 degrees. A lovely afternoon. 17. Winds are going to be light 090, 11 knots. 090, 11. Barrow ref is going to be quite high, 1391. There we go, cool. You passed your exam, 93%. Well done, Air Dog, buddy. There we go. Get yourself on VATSIM, go for a flight. Be rather cool. Come fly from Ljubljana back to Prague with us.
Condor 5522, you are a little bit too high. Would you like delay vectors?
Yes, please. Some vectors would be helpful for Condor 5522.
Condor 5522, Roger, fly heading 130.
Lock AP2.
Heading 130, Condor 55.
AP2 is not working clearly.
Adria Radar, good day, Lufthansa 455, flight level 360
There's
inbound
the glide
Dulles.
slope.
Lufthansa 455, contact Adria,
Where is this
radar on
taking
130.0. Bye bye.
Let's just go direct to
130 decimal 0, 455, danke, ciao.
Stall is where we want to be, really.
Sky Travel 2, Delta Echo, contact Adria, radar on 130.0. Bye bye.
1300 for Sky Travel 2 Delta Echo. Thanks for all the help today.
See you, bye bye.
So 11 miles, we are heading to
good
Dole.
evening, Volotea
There's Lockstar.
1764 inbound, Nico,
We'll have flap
level
one.
350.
Volotea 1764, Adria radar Dobroveče, contact other Adria radar on 130.0. Bye bye.
1300, Volotea 1764.
There we are, turn and final now. There we are, 10 miles out. Slowing down. There's the localizer. Just a little bit above the glide slope.
171, contact Adria, radar 130.0.
Get the
Have a
glide
nice flight.
slope
Bye-bye.
here at 8.9 miles.
Adrian 1300, Prague 171. Thank you very much. See you.
No worries, Air Dog. Cool, that'd be quite good fun.
Condor 5522, turn right, heading 220.
Right, heading 220, Condor 5522.
Adria Wizz Air 22 Mike Bravo, established 30.
Wizz Air 22, Mike Bravo, runway 30, clear to land, wind 090 degrees 11.
Clear land 30, Wizz Air 22 Mike Bravo. Have flap 2, have gear down.
Condor 5522, continue right turn, heading 010.
Right turn, continue right turn, heading 010. Condor 5522.
And we'll also go with flap 3 in a minute. Ski is coming down with 5 miles, 3,000 feet. We should be, I think we're maybe they're a little bit too high, I reckon. A little bit too high.
2,500.
Far too high.
2,500.
Just whiz down. Just get it down. I think we may have to go around and try again.
Condor 5522, descend to 3,000 feet, clear for ILS
Yeah, we're
04.
not going to make this. This could be good fun. We're going to go around in a minute,
Yeah,
guys.
3,000 feet.
What's to go around?
ILS 04 Zulu approach. Condor 5522.
Yeah, just there. Can we catch it up? I don't think we can we? Oh, it's possible we can. Let's just see. That full. We may just make it, I think. It's possible. What do you want to do? Should we go around? Are we going to make this down? We've got 4 whites, so we are too high at the minute. 1,000 feet. Oh, we might just do it. That doesn't look too bad, actually. I wouldn't have thought so. We could go around. Minimums, I reckon we continue. Yeah, we're gonna go around. Fuck this. We'll go around. Adria Wizz Air 22 Mike Bravo going around.
Wizz Air 22, Mike Bravo, Roger, follow the missed approach procedure, contact Adria 130.0.
130.0 Wizz Air 22 Mike Bravo. But anyway, we'll go around. Let's get up out of here. Leave the climb and go on. We'll follow the misapproach, which is, we're going to make a right hand turn now, heading 137. 137. And climb straight ahead. Left turn, max 185 knots. That'll do. Get the speed, 185. So climb straight ahead to 137, intercept at radial 172, and then left turn, climb and maintain 6,000 feet. So there we go. Flaps can go back. There we go. So that's something like that. We want to be what we want to do? 137. Heading 137, 6,000 feet. We'll roll out this way. What the hell's happened to you? Thrust's not working. Joy thing's not working. There we go, that's better. There we go. AP2. Flap 1, we're heading 137 now, which is pretty much good. And I want to contact these guys for the missed approach. Adria. Where's Adria Centre? Is that active? Good stuff, right, let's give them a call. Cool. Right, well, who are we going to talk to here, Adria? Adria, Wizz Air 22 Mike Bravo going around Ljubljana. We're climbing 6,000 feet on the missed approach procedure.
Wizz Air 22 Mike Bravo, roger. Fly heading 150, may descend 4,000 feet. QNH is 1023.
Fly heading 150, descend 4,000 feet. QNH 1023, Wizz Air 22 Mike Bravo. Descend 4,000 feet, fly heading
Rudder, good evening, Alpine 87 Skeko, 170, climbing 190.
Alpine 78, Whiskey Echo, Adria, second.
There we go.
Flight level 174, climbing 190 with you.
87 Whiskey Echo, roger, climb 310.
Climb level 310, Alpine 87 Skeko.
Adria, good evening, Top Sky 014, flight level 350 inbound Pelov.
Top Sky 014, squawk 5214.
5214, squawk, Top Sky 01.
There we go. So, 4,000 feet.
LR089, can you confirm from the QNH?
QNH 1023, we're going down 4,000 feet now, so we'll try this again. WASIF Gamer, can we do right there? Well, that was almost a right there.
We should be on standard pressure.
Had we not have...
Roger, LR029.
Had we not have gone around. But we'll try it again. So where's he taking us now then? This way, we're going to... So, that's essentially what we're doing. We're coming straight down here at 052, then back in to join the ILS this way in. So that was quite cool. We're not
These are 22 Mike Broken from correction set squawk 1000.
Squawk 1000 was there, 22 Mike Bravo. There we go. Cool.
Infinity 8 Victor Romeo, clear SIPA 1 uniform arrival with GO3 transition.
Cleared for SIPA 1 uniform arrival for with GO3.
Have you got scam, Jake?
Just confirm GO3 transition.
Affirm GO3 transition Infinity 8 Victor Romeo.
Correct.
Have you got scammed?
KLM 1946, climb level 360.
You will get your points back when we land shortly, Jake.
Lufthansa
India
678 back from call.
left heading
Lufthansa
080.
687 back from call.
Sorry, blocked.
Mike Bravo, turn left heading 080.
Left heading 080, Wizz Air 22, Mike Bravo. Left heading 080, there we go. This should get us towards the runway. Left 080. You redeemed the sound alert, but it's not played. What was it you tried to redeem? It'll give you the points back if it hasn't played, Jake. Sounds like ATC, said my grandma. Airbus retard. Right, let's set back up for this arrival. Before we're doing this, medium auto brake. There we are. Spoilers around. We are flap 1, just on the S-speed. You need to apply for a virtual airline, make a lot of them AirDog Airline. The parent company of that is AirDog Corp. Cool. Wazif Gamer, we can do Ryanair. Probably not tonight, but we can if we fly the 737-800. We'll be able to fly Ryanair. Because obviously they don't have the Airbus. Actually, the gear should be up, shouldn't it? What's that doing down? Now see, there's a bug. The gear won't go. Oh, the gear's finally going up. There we are. Yeah, interesting. There we are. We have a nice little go around. That's quite cool. I'm quite happy we managed to do this.
88 Victor Romeo, split 120875.
12075, thank you, by Victor.
There we are.
2500.
We will try again. See what it says on the sound alerts, Jake. Dashboard.
2500.
Just keep an eye. We're not going to hit that mountain over there, hopefully.
Alpine 78 Whiskey Echo, Unicom now, 122 decimal 8.
Sound alerts.
Unicom 122 decimal 8, Alpine 87 Whiskey Echo, bye bye.
Retard. Retard.
Oh, Jake.
These are 22 my bro. Left turn heading 340, clear ILS 30.
Left turn 340, cleared ILS 30, Wizz Air 22 Mike Bravo. Left turn 340.
Aviation, good afternoon, Croatia 255, it at Zagreb Airport, radio check please.
Croatia 255, radio 5.
Cleared ILS.
Radio 5 and Croatia 255, request IFR clearance to split as filed.
Have AP2 in now again. Let's try again.
Croatia 255 to split.
Landing gear down right. Do this now. We've got
1
16 miles
Whiskey,
now
runway
to make this arrival.
Climb 6000 feet and squawk 1000.
Clear to destination split, departure runway 04, departure US 1 Whiskey, initially 6000.
What's the T strand for? T strand?
Croatia 255, you came broken. Just confirm Neves 1 Whiskey, 6000 feet and squawk 1000.
Microscope Simufly Simulator.
Neves 1 Whiskey, 6000 with squawk 1000, Croatia 255.
Who's ringing me?
255, read correct.
What do people want to ring me for when I'm busy? Right, there we go. Right, let's we'll have flap. Actually, we don't need any flaps yet. We're still 14 miles out. Clear for the ILS now. So we have glide slope blue, lock blue, medium auto brake. We're already at 185 knots, which is where we want to be. We should get lock star in a second. Oh, the T is Trovo, a different streaming platform. Jake. There is Lockstar. Yeah, Trovo, it's only, what's it, 2 years old, Trovo, perhaps? Maybe slightly older. There's the localizer. There we are. 12 miles. That looks much better than the first time in. There's the runway.
2,500.
To Venice to Treviso. Ooh, that sounds quite good. Here comes the glide slope. 11 miles. Lovely jubbly. Was if we can do that, yes. Was if you're
Kayak 171 Unicum now.
if you're not a member of the Discord, if you hit exclamation mark Discord, get the join in there. We do have
Either 2 Mike Bravo confirm established.
2 Mike Bravo established.
Mike Bravo, let me see, 090 please, 11 knot, runway 30 clear to land. If you like, you can join the left, caution right downwind runway 12 if you like, surface land.
Clear land 30, we'll stick with 30 now that we're established there. Thank you, 2 Mike Bravo.
Roger.
There's light slope star, let's go flap 2.
Adria radar, dobrý den, Alpine 4805 inbound Cray, flight level 300.
Alpine 4805, we're just go 1000.
Squawking 1000, Alpine 4805.
No, I think Ryanair do get, I don't know why they've been labelled with hard landings, but they have. There we go, let's have that sorted out. I'm going to bring the speed back to 160 just because that seems about right for this now. 160. Why is it spooling up?
Adria Air, Croatia 255, ready for start and push.
Croatia 255, push and start approved.
Gears coming down to make a bit
Push
of
and
drag.
start approved, Croatia 255.
Alpine 4805, identified Bevis to Zulu arrival.
There's the marker. We should have 2 whites, 2 reds now.
Zulu
We do.
11.
Still on the glide
Heavy
slope.
2 Zulu arrival for
Now
LS
flap 3.
Zulu 11, Alpine 4806.
Why is it shouting don't sink? And there's our F speed there. As we go back. We'll have flat full. Flaps are full, gears down, signs are on, cabins are checked. We've got medium auto brake. Yes, we get it Airbus. We get it Airbus. That's why, probably. Minimums continue. Yeah. I think that guy's got himself stuck on a little bit of a... We're not going to sink. Well, we are going to sink a little bit.
Retard.
Oh, get down plane.
5.
There we go.
Adria Alpine 4805.
There we are. It's
request
touchdown again for the second time. Reverse is green. We have decel 60 knots. Reverse idle. Auto brake can come off. There we go. Terrain pull up well. There was nothing much we could do about that. We were going down to land. We were cleared to land, and that's where we headed. And we did land. Pretty cool. There we are.
Adria 4805.
Go ahead.
Sorry, yeah, Alpine 4805 request descent.
4805
There's
descent
the Alps that
level
we came across.
140.
Down
Let's
to 140.
vacate here and we'll get parked up, ready for that return back. Adria, Wizz Air 22 Mike Bravo, runway 30 vacated.
Wizz Air 22 Mike Bravo, Roger, welcome Ljubljana, stand 3.
And 3, Wizz Air 22 Mike Bravo.
Roger, Rudder, that was
Yo,
1526
Jolly,
at
welcome.
level 360.
They can be off. Taxi.
Tops 1526, clock 5217.
And he said stand 3. Where is stand 3?
5257. That
There it
was
is.
1526.
Adria Radar Croatia 255 ready for taxi.
5 taxi, runway 04
So we're
via
at Golf.
Alpha.
We're going to go on to Papa, then right turn on to
Taxi
stand
to
3.
runway 04 via Alpha Croatia 255.
Lufthansa 455, request 5 minutes out of cockpit.
We can get rid of the
455, Roger.
How's it going, Jolly?
KLM 1946.
So if we head this way, stand 3 should be to the right. Stand 4. Stand 3 is this one with what looks like static.
To the most skilled. Go ahead for KLM 1946.
We always seem to be given stands that got static airplanes on.
Adria, go ahead for KLM 1946.
Yeah, by 946, climb level 380 and continue Unicom 1.
You better now you've
Roger, we'll continue Unicom 122
Recover
decimal
from the
8 and
pitch.
climb to
Yeah,
flight
exactly.
level 380.
There we are.
KLM
So there we are. We are down
1946.
in
Good day.
in Ljubljana. We're just giving birth to another Atlantic
And
Airways.
KLM 1946, just be advised that traffic
Pretty cool.
will be crossing
Right, what
you
we'll do is
in 3
Get the engines
minutes. He's like 370, so you can climb initially
we can,
360 and later on 380.
turn off a few of these lights. We'll get
Roger,
ourselves
we'll
sorted.
climb initially to 360
And we'll go
until
and get,
crossing traffic, then we'll continue to 380. And we also have him on TCAS.
We will go and get
KLM 1946, good day.
the flight plan sorted, and we'll get ourselves going back to Prague, I reckon. But there we are. Engine shutting down. Take up the ILS. Constraints can go off a minute or two. Probably should before we fry anybody. We'll turn off the weather radar as well. That is all good. And we'll see if we can get the jet bridge to work. And we'll have a quick look at this scenery. And then we'll...
Lufthansa 320 Juliet, Unicom now 1228.
There we are.
Switch Unicom
Here
1
comes
to
the
8,
jet
Lufthansa
bridge.
320 Juliet. Thank you for the great service. Have a nice evening and bye-bye.
And we'll disconnect from VATSIM a minute or two when we do that. Just whiz back over to Unicom. There we are. But guys, there we are. We did a little go around. That was quite good fun. Let's have a look at the what Volante. Complete the flight. So there we are. We started off in Prague. Flew down there. There was our go around. We came in. We were slightly, in fact, we were far too high on the approach. Vectored out around Ljubljana and then back in again. Landed -135 after all of that. So Jake, you did win your points. Let's go and get this up here done for you. Outcome. Choose outcome. Less than 200 feet per minute. Complete that prediction. There you go. Jake, you should have double your points that you put on. There we are. I mean, that's not the greatest looking Wizz Air now. It's got a Faroe Islands Atlantic Airways inside it, being given birth, but it's not bad. So, right, so guys, the plan is I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break. We're then going to go and make a new flight plan, and then we're going to head back up to Prague. Is what we're going to do. That is the plan. And yeah, there we go. We're going to do back from here, back up to Prague. What time are we at? 6:15. So that should give us plenty of time for me to do that flight before my missus gets home from work, and then yeah, should be good fun. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'll give you a nice view of what's this all about. of the Alps just there. Oh, what's going on here? There we are. Let's get up there. I'll let you have a look at those. That looks pretty cool. And why is it wonky? There we are. Cool, I'll leave you with a nice little view of that. I'll put the music back on. I'll take a 5-minute break, go and get that new flight plan, and I'll be back with you in just a few minutes or so, guys. Right then, guys, I reckon we're good to go again. I just need to quickly file this flight plan on VATSIM, and then we're good to head off again. So we're going to be Wizz Air. We were 22 Mike Bravo on the way out. We're going to be 24 Mike Bravo on the way back, and we're going to go from Ljubljana back up to Prague. Just quickly generate that again because it seemed to have mucked up. Let's have a look what we're doing. There we go. We should hopefully have that done. So departure looks like a straight line pretty much. Top of climb, top of descent. It's not giving us any departures out. Let's have a quick look at what we have here. Flights, new flight from Simbury. Yeah, any departures out of Ljubljana. Let's have a look. We might just call up and get the clearance for that. It'll be easier, I think, than mucking around with that. Let's whiz back down to our airplane. And we'll hop back in and we'll try and get the new flight plan just here. Hopefully should be in. There it is. Fuel wise. Right, let's have a quick look at the fuel we need for this one. How did I download that? It downloaded and it came up with demo. What's welcome Wazif to the Discord. Welcome, buddy. You downloaded what, Jake? Fuel, we need... Block fuel is 5.6 tons. Just where we took that extra fuel for that arrival in, wasn't it? Let's take 6.5 on the way back. There we go. And we'll go and start the process of setting back up again. ATSU at to AOC. And init press. Do you mean Navigraph, Jake? Is that what you're on about? Wizz Air 22 Mike Bravo there at 45 minutes on the way back. The real one, Jake, you have to pay €8.50 a month to have the real one. AOC, and we'll do the weight balance as well. Go and grab those. 127 people coming back. We'll do that. And we're going to do the init request. There's flight level 360 on the way out. On the way back, sorry. Block fuel, we have 6.5 tons. 6.5 can go in. And the flight plan, right. Let's go and grab the clearance from air traffic. We'll go back to the guy at Adria Centre. Set that as active. I'm sure he should cover us to go back. Where are we? We're down here somewhere. There is going back up to Prague. And he's still on. Cool. Let's go and grab the clearance off him. Once I've just quickly changed it in here. You can upload the flight plan into from SimBrief. And it doesn't give you the... it doesn't update it in... Doesn't update it in the vPilot client, and then it mucks it up when you file it. So I'm just going to grab that a second. There we go. Right, should be good. Let's file that flight plan, and this time hopefully we'll have a bit of a better flight. Going back, we won't have to go around hopefully into Prague. Right, cool. That is that. Let's go and quickly call this guy up and see what the crack is with this clearance. Let's just stop that so we can hear him. We're on stand free, Ljubljana. Cool. Adria Centre, Wizz Air 24 Mike Bravo again with you on the ground down in Ljubljana, looking for departure clearance up to Prague, please.
22 Mike Bravo, standby, break. Croatia 255, direct Oklax.
Direct Oklax, Croatia 255.
We will stand by. While we do that, we'll finish off this bit.
Lufthansa 455 is back.
There we go, we'll put that in, and also what we can do...
455 Roger.
What we can do is get the alternate fuel.
Allows the VATSIM requesting to go for 1 minute.
Alpine 480, flight line heading 020.
And the wind
Alpine 4605
is minus 28.
On station requesting 2 minutes out of.
Is that one?
Station requesting out of cockpit, say again.
Definitely us.
Allows VATSIM requesting to go for 1 minute.
Roger. Wizz Air 22 Mike Bravo, clearance is ready.
Ready to copy 22 Mike Bravo.
To Mike Bravo, you are clear to destination Prague, departure runway 12, after departure runway heading, climb 6000 and squawk 1000.
Clear to Prague off runway 12 after departure, fly runway heading, climb 6,000 feet, squawk 1,000, Wizz Air 22 Mike Bravo.
To Mike Bravo, correct.
So 6,000 is our cleared altitude, that can go back into managed speed. We're going to squawk again. Type it back in. Squawk 1000. That can just remain at standby for a second.
Alpine 4805.
And we are going to fly runway
heading 090 clear
let's
ILS11.
go and do this and grab
090 clear LS11 Alpine 4605.
Bullet 1764 feet and 7000 feet. Tirana
I'm going to grab
1015.
instructions here. That one.
This is 7000 QNH 1015 Volatility 176.
This as well. There we are. We're getting there now, guys. I think we're getting there. And
Last 79, I'm back.
it's going to be runway 30 as well. We'll grab that in there. Cool. So runway heading out of Prague. So
Lufthansa 687 Unicom 1228.
So we're going to fly 1.
Sorry for that, Unicom out to decimal 8. Have a great evening. Bye-bye, Lufthansa 687.
Should be set up. Yeah, Jake, there's quite a few on tonight, isn't there?
Adria Control, Lufthansa 18 Kilo, flag double 340.
18 kilo, Adria.
Good stuff. Right, so we need to just go and do this. So we're going to go there to there, into Prague, arrival. We're going to put in runway 30 for now. And it's going to be the APRA 1 Romeo arrival by those things. And that will take us to...
Roger 255, clear complex 1 Zulu arrival, Irbu transition, ILS Zulu 05.
We're going to go this way. And then it's going to be
The Okas 1 Zulu arrival, expect Irbul transition, Croatia 255.
Manual leg from Aveka. Oh, Akeva even, sorry, not Aveka. Akiva, manual leg on that one as well. So, it's going to be 1 Tango. Just go back.
Hello, 029, so not sure if you heard me, I'm back.
Gotcha.
30. You don't seem to have the 1 Tango in, so we might have to fly that one.
Adria radar, dobry wieczór, Lufthansa 7 Victor Tango flight level 190 for 200 inbound Zadar.
Let's have a quick look.
So,
Might just take that till we get going. Prague, 1 Tango.
Lufthansa 7 Victor Tango request further climb.
Lufthansa 7 Victor Tango.
We'll insert that for now. We might get radar vectors if there's any ATC on, that'll do. Return. So we have that.
Lufthansa 7 Victor Tango, climb level 360.
Good stuff, let's go and do the performance.
Climb level 360, Lufthansa 7 Victor Tango.
Ready for push and start after that.
Delta 17640 descent 4000.
Runway
4000 followed there 1764.
16 degrees, conditions dry, anti-ice will be off, and we need just to get the
Lufthansa 18 Kilo,
takeoff weight is
cockpit 10 minutes.
62 tons.
Approved.
Approved Lufthansa 18 Kilo.
CG's forward, thrust climbers flex. Packs can be on. There we go. 68, so we've got 44, 44, and 45 for the V-speeds. Perf. So flap 1 takeoff.
Adria radar, good evening.
Flex
Time to get to
68.
524.
And we've got V1, 144. 144. And 145. Thrust reduction, obviously, with the high training, it's 3,474.
Latger 2524 Adria squawk 5.
474.
5223.
And we have, again, the same on the other side, 3,000.
Squawk 5223.
474.
Latger 2524. Thank
There
you.
we go. So that's the performance. Clean speeds 205. And we've got slats retracted 186, flaps at 144, flap 168 degrees.
Adria Razor, good evening. Sierra X-ray Tango Uniform Romeo at TVAT requesting VFR to Tirana, whereas Cessna 172.
Sierra X-ray Tango in from Roma. Roger.
Something like that. That looks about...
stand by, Bill call you.
Looks half decent.
Okay, for Roger, Lufthansa 6 Victor flight level 2 faster.
So we can do that.
6 Victor, Roger, climb level 340.
We're 122 for the runway heading, wasn't it?
Roger, coming 340, 6 Victor.
1, 2, 2, 6,000 feet. So, good, right. Flight plan is done. We have performance is done. Init A is done. Init B is done.
Radar, good evening, Lufthansa 1 Uniform
We have our
Yankee
clearance.
for
QNH 1023
380.
is done as well. And I reckon we're good
Lufthansa 1 Uniform Yankee squawk 5227.
Push and start. Let's have a quick look. Where can we push? We're going to push one way, really, can't we?
5227, Lufthansa 1
Again,
Uniform
and the
Yankee.
taxi out's going to be Let's have a look. So we're here. We're going to run off runway 12, so we're going to be pushed back.
255, split 120,
Kilo.
this one 875.
And yeah, we're going to come out. So we're on stand 3. We'll push back this way. We'll either go out November onto Alpha or Papa. I think we're too close to Papa. So November onto Alpha all the way down.
Croatia 255.
For that.
Switch to split approach, Croatia 255.
Oh, good stuff. Let's go and push back. Pre-plan. Let's get ourselves going back to
Alpine 4506 established ILS11.
Yo, Air Dog, buddy, how do you find gates on the charts?
5, wind is 350 degrees, 9 knots, 11.
Give me a second, Air Dog, I'll show you if you like.
11 clear to land, Alpine 4805.
That might be a little bit too far for it. Let's go and pop one on there, and we'll go back here as well. Where's the airplane gone? Oh no. Oh well, manual pushback. We'll do it ourselves then. Good, right, let's call back, let's call up for our push and start clearance and then we can get ourselves going. It's all on, seatbelt signs can come back on. That can be on.
Lufthansa 1, from Yankee.
Flight level 150, climbed 190, inbound Torpo.
All good. Right then.
Lufthansa 1, winning from Yankee.
So Air Dog, the charts, the gates on the charts, you can go
Lufthansa
to
1
here.
from Yankee, go ahead.
And if you go
Winning
on
from Yankee, I need you on odd level, so
for this
flight
airport, you go to taxi,
370,
you'll find
390.
all the runway briefings. You got airport info.
Lufthansa 1 uniform
then parking
Yankee,
stands
climb
all the way down here.
to 390.
So this is Prague, for example.
Winning from Yankee, Roger, climb now level 390.
Parking stands for north, and parking stands elsewhere.
LL007, identified climb level 380.
380, LL007.
Radar, good evening. CORSAIR 5 Zulu Yankee level 240.
CORSAIR 5 Zulu Yankee Adria, identified climb level 300.
Time level 300, CORSAIR 5 Zulu Yankee.
Do we get our push and start, do you reckon?
Top sky 014, contact Athena 1290675.
We're gonna jump in after this guy.
1290675, Atene, dzięki, do usłyszenia, cześć.
Leipziger 2524, descent flight level 130, caution 120, TSAC 2 Foxtrot.
We'll go and get that onto ignition start anyway for now.
Roger, descent to flight level 130.
That can come on. We'll leave the weather radar for now. We'll reset the rudder trim.
2 Foxtrot, Leipziger 2524.
Adria Wizz Air 22 Mike Bravo, request push and start please.
22 Mike Bravo, push and start is approved.
Push and start approved, 22 Mike Bravo. Right, good, push and start is approved. Right, let's release that. Park and brake and we'll get ourselves going.
Following the arrival, clear VOR approach 35.
Park and brakes released.
Confirm last transmission for Volatia 1 is 764.
And we'll start engine number 2.
Abram, clear VOR 35.
Roger, clear VOR 35, Volatia 1764.
There goes engine 2.
Lufthansa 6 Victor request continuing climb.
6 Victor climb level 340.
Giving birth out the back of that plane. How weird does that look?
Still on 340.
How weird does that look?
Lufthansa 6 Victor climb level 400, 400.
Okay, I'm covered.
CORSAIR 5 Zulu Yankee climb level 340.
Level 340.
Looks wrong with so many levels, doesn't it?
Adrian Radar, good evening. Aircrete 8 Bravo Mike inbound, Tumbo flight rule 380.
In August you want to get the game out. It's very good.
8 Bravo Mike, watch.
Oh, I enjoy it anyway, as you can tell. So quick look. How we doing? Engine number 1. Oh, sorry, engine number 2. It's getting there. So right, we're gonna have to go.
Hello, 355 request 2 minutes out of cockpit.
355 second.
Allow 355 request 2 minutes out of cockpit.
Approved.
Pretty cool.
And Adria, this is Sierra Uniform Romeo. Just confirm you haven't forgotten about us, please.
Tango Uniform Romeo. Yep, yeah, I didn't forget you, and I have your clearance.
Right,
Roger, right,
engine number one
Sierra
going.
Uniform Romeo.
Engine number one
Sierra
going.
Uniform Romeo, you will clear the VFR to your destination, Tirana, with TVAT control zone. Inbound Pedro, not above 7,000 feet, and squawk is cushion squawk 7,000.
Looks pretty good. We'll start straightening that back up now. I'm not sure what happened to the pushback.
Good to Tirana, not above 7,000 feet, squawk 7,000, and say again where we should leave the control zone for Sierra Uniform Romeo.
Parking brake is done. We'll stop the pushback.
To Pedro.
Good stuff. There we are. Right. I think we're.
Can you spell that for me, please?
I'll write as text.
There's the N2. We've got EGT. We've got N1, and we're going to get going.
Roger.
So we got pretty much straight line once we come out. We're going to fly 122 as we were told. Fly runway heading.
Roger, leave control zone via Pedro, Sierra Uniform.
And then we'll get going. So
Sierra Uniform Romeo, correct.
that is a good start. And you do that can go back to norm.
Start to approve Sierra Uniform Romeo.
Taxi lights and come on. Let's
Lufthansa 455, Unicom 128.
APU bleak.
Unicom 122 is made for Lufthansa 455, bye.
And
Leipzig 25240 descent 5000.
we are good.
UNH 1022.
Pushback is stopped. It is Mathis. So as we planned for this departure now, November Alpha Kilo. That's where we're going to go ahead and turn runway 12.
CORSAIR Yankee climb 380.
We'll just flaps going to 1. May as well order brake and come to max.
Hello, 355, we are back.
1 with you climbing flight level 190.
Wizz Air 921 Adria identified. Climb level 380.
Try and get our pushing.
Can you repeat 380?
A from.
Roger.
Lufthansa 18 Kilo, back in the cockpit.
Roger.
Adria, Wizz Air 22 Mike Bravo, request taxi, please.
To the Mike Bravo taxi via Alpha Kilo, runway 12.
Via Alpha Kilo, runway 12, Wizz Air 22 Mike Bravo. Right, there we go, we're good. Alpha and Kilo, so where was Alpha is down here. Alpha Kilo for 22. So we'll just go out of this first gate. Parking brakes off. Let's go back to Prague, guys, and see what kind of damage we can cause up there on the arrival. Because I'm pretty sure that arrival into Ljubljana didn't go to plan. Obviously, as we have to do that go around. So I'm hoping we're not going to have to go around again. In Prague, but yeah, to be honest, it was quite good to get a go around in, because I've not actually done a go around on VATSIM for a long time, and that seemed to it went rather well, I reckon. That could have gone a hell of a lot worse. Yo, Genesis buddy, welcome. You're back for the return trip. There we are.
LL0879 Unicom now 128.
Right.
Mighty Unicom 2.8, bye bye, thank you.
Let's go ding the cabin. They're ready, and we'll do the takeoff config check. Hopefully. There it is. Takeoff config is normal. So we are taxiing down. This should be Alpha now, if we got it right. We're on Alpha to Kilo. There's the holding point. That's where we're heading. Flaps have travelled out to config 1+F, which is good. And obviously we don't have nav in the window because we are going to fly the heading as we take off. But look at that. That's where we're headed. Back over those big hills. Slightly concerned why that's got 9,900 feet low in the window, but...
Voltaire 1764, wind 320 degrees, 9 knot, 35 clear land.
35 clear to land, Voltaire 176.
Here comes Kilo.
Leipzig 2524, flying heading 160.
Heading
Kilo.
160, Leipzig 2524.
Let's get the lights on ready. TCAS can go to TARA. We've got those on that. Go at takeoff. That is all good. And we'll see if he's going to call us. If not, we'll give him a shout in a minute. Wizz Air 22 Mike Bravo holding it Kilo.
22 Mike Bravo, wind 110 degrees, 7 knot, 12 clear to takeoff.
Runway 12 clear takeoff, Wizz Air 22 Mike Bravo. Oh, yeah, that was good. We'll literally go live. We can get lined up and go straight away. You can see why runway 12 is not used. With that, you can do the circling approach into here apparently, as we were asked if we wanted that on the way in. That'll be interesting to try out one day. Right, anyway, there we go. So we're going to fly runway heading to 6,000 feet.
Leipzig 2524 descent, 3,200.
So anyway, we've got V speeds 144 blue, 145 magenta, climb, 1 FD2, 6,000 blue, QNH 1023. 122 set for the heading.
If able, reduce speed to 10 knots.
Max signs are on, cabins are advised. Spoilers are on, flaps are at config 1 plus F, takeoff config's normal, ECAM memos, takeoff, no blue.
Area control, good evening, Edelweiss 151, inbound Okana, flight level 360.
Leipzig 2524, right on heading 300, clear ILS 30.
Manflex 68 SRS. Order thrust is armed in blue. There's 100 knots.
Leipzig Air 2524, turn right
Cheers,
heading.
Edo, buddy. Nice to see you again.
320 degrees.
Hope you have a nice
and
evening.
Clear for the ILS. Approach runway 30
There's
from the
V1
other
and
side.
rotate, up we go.
Right turn,
Positive climb. He's going up.
And cleared ILS approach. Runway 30, Leipzig Air 2524.
Edelweiss 151, odd identified.
There we are. We're going to fly this heading. We've got heading mode active.
When runway inside Leipzig Air 2524.
Look at that.
2524, watch runway 30 clear land.
Pretty cool. That
Wind
look.
is
It's my pen gun. Got that back. So cleared 6,000 feet. We're going to fly this runway heading. And engine acceleration is 3,000 feet.
Walker 378 in Sadar.
Before we get leave the climb on here, and we can drop the nose.
Walker 378.
There it is.
Standby.
First climb, open climb. Should be managed climb really. Oh, it can't because we're in nav. That's right. So it will be open climb.
LL007 Unicom 128.
1228, LL 007, thank you, shalom.
Wizz Air 921, Unicom 128.
Wizz Air 921, Unicom 122, שלום, תודה רבה.
Quite cool.
Wizz Air 22 Mike Bravo identified, climb level 370.
Climb flight level 370, Wizz Air 22 Mike Bravo. 370 is going to go in. That is 370 set. And hopefully we'll get I think to
X-ray Tango in from Bravo taxi runway 14 miles from.
Taxi runway 14 via Alpha Sierra Uniform Romeo.
Looks really nice. 7,000 feet, 370 set. We can go and disarm the spoilers.
Walker 378.
Walker 378, ready to copy.
Transition level here is
378 to destination Ravna 1 Tango, runway 31, climb 6,000 feet and squawk 1,000.
And let's put some music back on.
Clear to Hamburg, Raven 1 Tango departure out of runway 31, initial climb 6,000 feet and squawk 1,000, Walker 378.
The question Walker 378, read back is correct. Break. Wizz Air to Mike Bravo, left turn 040.
Left turn 040, Wizz Air 22, Mike Bravo. 040 on the left hand turn, there it is.
Adria Radar, dobra večer, grazie 2904 is the Zagreb Airport requesting clearance to Helsinki.
04.
2904, watch expect 044 departure, we'll call you shortly.
Sweet. We're on our way, that's that left turn we're after.
And runway inside, Leipzig 2524.
2524, yep, I gave you landing clearance, runway 30 clear land 280 degrees, 1
full standard, there we
already
go.
Gave you.
Roger, clear to land, runway 30, Leipzig 25.
So that should be putting us right on track to get that direct to wherever we're heading to. What's the direct?
Volatil 1764 requesting taxi to gate.
Just give us a straight line, so we're going to go to Prague.
Taxi standoff choose Volatil 1764, thanks.
Bit of a strange flight.
Wizz Air to Mike Bravo, turn left direct, Prague.
Turn left direct, Prague, Wizz Air 22, Mike Bravo. So.
And to Mike Bravo, over to Unicom now, 1 to decimal.
And Unicom 1228, thank you so much for your help, Wizz Air 22, Mike Bravo. There we are, direct Prague, it's going to be a left hand turn, there it is. And across to Unicom, we shall go 122. Decimal 8. There it is. So on our own now for the rest of this flight. I don't think there's any ATC any further up towards Prague. Where are we going? Where is Prague? I've lost it. Just up here, there it is. Nothing into Prague. There we are. Whizzing up that way. Back over the Alps. Pretty cool, there we are. Right, let's go and get the seatbelt signs off, some lights off. That can go off, that can go off, seatbelt sign can go off. Pop that out there. And what we will do is we'll have a look. We'll have a look at the arrival, put the stuff in, because we are just going to fly a straight line, 207 miles in a straight line pretty much. And there is the top of climb and top of descent. Not much in it again. Prague 1 Tango, here it is. So we're going to come this way. That's the wrong arrival. Let's just go and change that. Runway 30 is going to be. LS 30 via RVEG. Should we go via RVEG, or is it going to be via something else? Let's have a look. What do we put in? Kenok 30 via Kenok. There it is. So this is the plan. And we're going to change that into Prague 1 Papa perhaps. Let's go runway 12. No, runway 30. There we are. So here we are, we're going to go this way. There's Kenok, that is the initial approach fix. Be left hand turn. So This arrival's a bit too cock. Let's have a look, see if I can change it properly. Sim brief has given us runway 06. I'm just going to change that just to see what the star is, because it's slightly wrong. Right, so 1 Romeo is what we're after. We'll change that to the 1 Romeo. 1 Romeo to 30. There we go, that's a bit better. Right, cool. So, Prague is here. And round we go. And then Kennock will be the initial approach fix. So from Prague we can come down to 5,000 feet. It's 5,000 feet all the way to Kennock. And then after that, it's 4,000 feet for the platform altitude. So if we aim to be, so it's got here Kennock 7,400. Let's be 6,000 feet. I think sounds about right. Looks good. Wind and temperature. Can we get that now? No. Yeah, 6,000 feet there. Looks good. 6,000. Then got decel point. 4,000 feet. That should work out nicely. Cool. There we are. I'll get rid of that. And we'll go and do the usual stuff in here. We'll tidy up and we'll get this in. Fixed info. We're going to have Prague. $5,000, $4,000, $4,000, $4,000. So, last 06 again. We don't want that one. 30. Sorry. There we are. So 5,000 feet at Prague. So I think we'll aim to be literally 5,000 feet at Kennock, and that should sort it out. Kennock. 192 miles away. That'll be about right. I'm going to aim to be 5,000 feet there. Cruising 370 again, and then 5,000 feet. That's 100 miles on the nose that we need. 100 miles. That can go in, and we're going to put in LKPR 30. And the reciprocal is going to be for that, for the extended center line 30. Just go and get the chart for that. Airport 30, obviously 1, 2, 3. Rage out. There we go. Because so there you're going to see our top of descent. Not far away. So we've got a headwind. So we don't. So that is top of descent that I put in is with no wind whatsoever. That is taken into consideration the headwind that we've got. So we don't need as many track miles to actually start our descent as where I planned it at, which is quite cool for it to do that. Phone seems to have gone dead. let's just, we may as well go and put the new thingy bob into sim brief as well. Ultimate's going to be Leipzig. I am rather quite impressed with that first flight though, guys. It was, to be honest, not that we should, but I really enjoyed that go around. It was quite cool. Rather enjoyed the go around. There we go. You can see what happened. We came down. There's our descent, and then no, sorry. Let's go back up again, and back in again. Quite nice vectoring as well. Straight round, back out, back on the ILS. Pretty cool. I enjoyed that. And there currently, up we are. Out over the Alps. Not sure why the overlay is not updating. It's updating with the mileage, just not with the thing with the plane. Of course, I reckon we've already reached where we're going to. So 229 miles. So let's go and pop something in the progress part. I'm going to put the airport in actually. LKPR runway 30. 177 miles left to go. Look at that. I'm just looking, guys. Massive 22 likes so far on this stream, so we're doing quite well. We've been streaming now for, how long have we been going for? 2.5 hours. Pretty good going for that flight. So yeah, 22 likes on this video, guys. If you're watching on YouTube, smash a like. It does help the channel out. If you're watching on Twitch, obviously, welcome along as well. Also on Trovo. I don't know if anyone's watching on Trovo. Anyone watching there? Not now, no. Right, I am going to have to go and get myself a quick drink. So I'll be back with you in just a minute. Yo, guys. I'm back on the hard stuff with another Pepsi Max. Better so. Not going to be far from our top of climb, I wouldn't have thought. Let's have a quick look. If we're not, we're already there. Yeah, Mac-Out Cruise, not far. Top of descent in about 80 miles now. And we probably, if there's no ATC, we'll go direct to Kennock. And that's where we're going to join for the ILS into Prague. So where are we at the moment? Let's have a look. There we are, we're heading up here. If there's no air traffic that's going to get us, let's have a look. Anyone logged in yet? No. There we are, currently over Austria. Yeah, we'll take it direct to here, direct on the arrival. There's no point flying that whole dog leg. In fact, we'll just do that now, I guess. Direct. Go direct Kennock. Which is there. Actually, just in case, we'll just leave that for now. We'll just delete that a second. Go back on the flight plan. Just in case anyone does come on. But we are going to Prague. That's what we got cleared to, so I'll leave that how it is. Looks like we just left the Alps behind a little bit. There they are still. Not sure why the sound alerts aren't working though. Very interesting. Guys, up to 263 subs now on YouTube. We started off today at 254, so we had 10 new subs on the YouTube. What we got on the Twitch, 132 on there as well, so that's pretty cool. Glad you guys are coming out and enjoying what we're doing. It's all good fun. Tomorrow night, so what we're going to do tomorrow night, should we have a look where we could fly tomorrow? Where could we fly? So we've been down to Ljubljana, that's a new country ticked off our list. Where could we head to? Mallorca's always a good bet for Friday night, they've always got ATC there. Also two cracking airports at either Santander or Bilbao, which two awesome arrivals, especially Bilbao. Fly straight down over the harbour, port, and in between these two mountain ranges. That's quite cool. Santander again, just further on the coast, a lovely arrival too. There's runway there. So they're two ones that I do have scenery for as well, so that'd be quite cool to go to. We could fly. We haven't flown much in France either, so we do have Montpellier. Could be a good little hop across from Montpellier across to either Bilbao or Santander. Where else haven't we flown much? We haven't done much in Switzerland. That's good. We also haven't been to Copenhagen or into Sweden recently either. There's a couple of options. It could be Sweden, we could do Bilbao or Santander, or we could do something into Switzerland. We could go to Zurich. What else could we do tomorrow night? Let's have a look. Germany's also good for ATC on a Friday and the weekend. We also need to go and have a visit down to the Greek islands as well. And there's some pretty cool scenery that I've got for Dubai too. So Dubai could be... Where could we fly to from Dubai? So yeah, quite a few options. Then we also need to, I think next week or the week after, we're going to take a trip down to Australia to fly down there, and also New Zealand too. Also Japan a little bit. So yeah, we're going to stick with Europe for this week, for the rest of this week and beginning of next week, I'd have thought. And then we're going to go down to we're going to have a look at the Greek islands, and then up to Scandinavia for a bit, and then down to Australia. And we're going flying around Melbourne and Sydney and up the Gold Coast into Brisbane. Sounds like it could be a good idea. That's a good plan. Right, top drop 60 miles. Sorry, 40 miles even. Actually, what is the weather doing up in Prague anyway? Let's have a quick look at this for the arrival. So weather in Prague, winds 3508 knots. So directly from the south, pretty much. And we're going to go in off runway 30, aren't we? 30. So we're going to kind of have a crosswind. Are we? No, headwind, sorry. Yeah. That's 350, so the wind's going to be coming from up here. So we are going to have a bit of a headwind, crosswind component to this landing. So it's going to be runway 30 still, which is good. Cav OK, 15 degrees. And QNH 1027. So we can go and sort that out now so we don't forget. QNH 1027. Temperature, what did we say it was? 15 degrees. 15 degrees, winds were 350 at 8 knots, very light. And the barrel ref, that's definitely not going to change. ILS straight in London, 1432. And what is the airport elevation in here? 1234. So flat full landing, that's all set. Transition 6,000 feet. Oh, this music's a bit crap, isn't it? So top of drop, we're going to go down to 5,000 feet. Is what we had planned. There's 5,000 set in the window. I reckon we can start thinking about that direct now. To direct to, let's go to Papa Romeo 903. 903, there it is. Direct. No point flying the whole of that RNAV star when we don't need to. There's no one going into Prague at the minute, apart from us. That's got no flight plans, so that's useful, but yeah, there's only us and one more arrival coming in, which is Wizz 1464. Where's he at? No one anywhere near us at the moment. Good stuff. Right, top of drop, less than 15 miles now, so on this 26 knot headwind. Best not miss that top of descent. Well, keep a look at those lovely views. You can always miss something out. But there it is. Coming up now. 5 miles before we start heading back towards the ground. We hit that now. That should start us out top of descent. Mac descend alt is going to stop us at flight level 60, so it thinks there's a restriction at 60 somewhere. Where would that be? Where's that 6,000 restriction? There's nothing there. 5, 4, 4. That's the wrong one again, isn't it? Well, there's no 6,000 restriction there. Where does it reckon there's a 6,000 foot restriction? Where does it think that is? Ah, just there for some reason. Oh, because I put 6,000 in. Is that? Why did I put that in? 5,000, man. 5,000. Change that. 5,000. Should no longer be a restriction, which is not. So platform altitude is 4,000 feet. So we will put 4,000 in, and then it'll take us down to 4,000 when it thinks that mouse will stay put. When it thinks we can. So it's going to stop us there now. Flight level 50. Perfect. Top of drop, guys. Top of drop. Just idle descent, so you can see it's jigging up the speed to keep us back on profile. So I reckon with 5, I don't know, we're back on profile again. It's just us around a bit, 500 feet high. So it should increase the speed and drop our nose a little bit. And then get us back on that profile. There we go. It's going to stop that rate of descent now because we are going a bit low, and it should whiz us back up to around 2,000 feet per minute, if not a bit less. Bring that back down, and then there we go. Doing a perfect job of what it should be doing. Where are we now? There we are. Yeah, it's a bit of a, really much a bit of a straight line all the way up, wasn't it? Really, nothing else to do about it. Push straight up. So we took off 1-2 direct from there to there, and now we're heading. We're going to cut that little bit off straight into. There was actually one last thing to check. The MSA around this airport is going to be 3,000 and 3,600, and if we have the issue like we did on the way into Ljubljana, missed approach, climb on 303 degrees to 4,000 feet. Radar vector will be provided. Missed approach. So yeah, literally we're going to climb straight ahead. Nothing else to do. Then we'll get vectored in. If there was ATC, if not, we would make that left-hand turn and come back and try again. So we have about 43 miles left, I think. Let's have a look. So to runway 30, so we've got 41.3 miles. We're 25,000 feet. We are going to go a little bit further. So ideally we need about 75 miles. This reckons it's going to have us at Kennock by 5,000 feet. It's a bit of an ask, I reckon. So PR 903 is where we're heading. It's definitely a bit of an ask. Definitely a bit of an ask. Let's have a bit of speed brake to get it out. See if that helps. There we go. Just keep an eye on. 17.1, 16.8, slightly better. Yeah, 1,300 feet high now, I reckon. So yeah, that's a bit of speed brake will do the job. We'll do the job. That's getting just 3,000 feet more or less. Yeah, I think we're a bit too fast actually. Vectored out this way a bit. Go up there a minute or two. Sort us out. We're very high, very fast. We'll have a bit of, we'll give ourselves a few extra miles for this this arrival, because that's not going to go quite right. We're going to end up going around again if we do that, so we'll have a few extra miles now before we muck it up. We'll just keep that coming down. 3,600 feet per minute will do. Because I bet we can get an ILS readout now. Come on, not quite. So we are... Here we are. Yeah. Too high and too fast at 320 knots. Probably even further vectors, I reckon. Further vectors, let's just go back out on 110 for now. We'll get some lights on, ready. We will make this first time tonight, I reckon. You see what we're doing now? We're just heading further this way, lose the speed, lose the height, then we'll come back around again and should sort it out. So at 10,000 feet, we are 40 miles away from the airport now. So we can keep going this way, just a few more minutes, and then we'll start this left-hand turn back towards the airport. So anytime now. All we need is just a little bit longer to do that. We're very quite tight left-hand turn. I reckon we can get rid of the speed brakes now anyway. I think we're going to be back on profile pretty much. Airport will be over there. Right, rate of descent can go well back now. Well back. Back into mode about 1,000 feet per minute, I reckon. Not a bit less. We'll get that speed off now. And we'll go back on the QNH. Further left-hand turn. Direct to Kennick. So if we go here, direct Kennick, insert, that will take us to there. There we go. It's going to take us round nav. We're pretty good looking there now, I reckon. We'll go down. Let's just even get that down 400 feet per minute. That'll get the speed off. You don't need to be it. There we are, 250 knots now. We were rather fast. We're going to stay at, just stay at 5,000 feet. There we go. Because Kennick, I think we have to be at 5,000 feet before Kennick. Yeah, 5,000. There we are. From there down to 4,000 feet. Intercept the ILS. Jobs are good and straight into the sun. And we can chalk off another successful flight. Speed brake can go back, we don't need that. So we can have auto brake set ready. While I quickly put my food order in. Right, good. So there's 5,000 feet. We'll keep going this way for now. It is taking us towards Kennock. Ready for that ILS intercept. There's initial approach fix coming up. So that was, if we look at Volanta now, that was a right wall squiggle, there we go. Extended vectors for the downwind vectors, and then into Kennock, which is good. We should get ILS ident in about 4 or 5 miles. From here we can go down to 4,000 feet. We'll pop that back into managed descent and we'll do that. That should stop us alt constraint. Once we get there we can, it'll do its stuff for us. There's localized. Let's arm the lock. We'll arm the approach now, may as well. AP2. Why not? Let's we'll get going down. Thrust idle descent, lock star, there it is, plunge on localized. Now let's go and activate that approach phase. Performance, activate approach phase. There we go. Should start slowing us down. And we should see runway, should be somewhere up here. 23 miles. And we should get the glide slope. When do we get the glide slope? Let's have a quick look. 30. Glide slopes at 8.7 miles. Right, then let's stop El Musico and then that's that. We can increase the sim volume for the arrival. Got 4,000 feet coming for that centre fix. And let's go arm the spoilers. Ready? Prague traffic, Wizz Air 22 Mike Bravo is final ILS 30 at 18 miles. That does look rather good, doesn't it? Does look rather good. And we've had no issues with the sim apart from that bit at the beginning where we had it disconnecting and dropping us all over the place. That was quite good fun. And the little bug we got with the ignition knob, we use it on the TCA Thrustmaster Throttle Quadrant. It keeps flicking back and forth from start to norm, so that's quite interesting as well. There's that 4,000 feet. An awesome sunset arrival. Back into Prague after that little trip down to Ljubljana. So there's runway's in sight with 14 miles. Let's get flap 1 out now, that'll do. I reckon we're at 4,000 feet. Alt star. All looking good. So when we arrive, what do we do when we get into Prague? It's been a while since I've flown into here. So airport. Runway 30, so we can come in. Ideal vacate at Golf. And back in the north apron, or down here is where we started off. Just here, so we can come off at Golf, Kilo, and then into there. So right hand vacate at Golf. Looks like it's going to be the plan. There's our Wizz Air in the sun. Have a cheeky screenshot of that, definitely. Looks too cool not to. Yeah. Definitely too cool not to have a screenshot. Or two. So there's the glide, come to say hello. 9 miles, we'll have flap 2. And we should get glide slope start. Any second, when it tickles the yellow bar, we should start to go down. There it is, glide slope start. And the ground will come to meet us once again. Right, 4,000 feet. What is the go-around altitude? Anyone know? Let's have a look. Climb to 4,000 feet, so we've got 4,000 feet set. Like I say, if we do muck it up like we did down in Ljubljana, we'll climb 303 degrees, 4,000 feet, and then we'll sort ourselves out after that. So anyway, ground spoilers are armed, seatbelt sign we got, and we got the lights on.
2,500.
We have the QNH set. We'll just double check it hasn't changed. 1026 by 1 hectopascal. Auto brake we have set.
2,500.
If it will stay there. There it is. 6 miles. Just have flap 3 and the gear can come down.
2,500. Please prepare for landing.
Pretty cool. And finally, flap full. Let's go ahead and ding the cabin. Do we have lights on? We definitely have lights on, good. So anyway guys, we are 4.9 miles, the gear is down, the signs are on, the cabin have been advised and told to sit down. Flaps are full, there's the outer marker beaker, or beacon. Yo, Dr. Moose, buddy, welcome mate. Hope you are doing well. You joined just as we're about to finish for the evening. Two whites, two reds on the old pappies as well. Ecam MMO's landing. No blue. See if we can beat. So minus 134 was landing rate into Ljubljana. Let's see if we can beat that. Look at that, dude. Right, last screenshot done. Let's get back on the flight deck.
1,000.
1,000 feet, checked stable. 850 feet. Beware the airport elevation, that's saying 1,900 feet. We're only actually 600 feet off the ground. Reckons we're slightly low. One white, 3 reds. However, this is add-on scenery, so I'm going to trust the glide slope. We are dipping just a little bit below it now.
500.
I think that looks alright, to be fair.
500.
We'll take control in a minute. Bang on there now. 1 white, 3 reds.
100 above.
100 above. Wind 7 knots from the right hand side on the nose as well.
Minimum.
Minimums we can continue.
200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 5.
There's touchdown. That's reverse is green. And we don't have decel for some reason. We'll chuck the brakes on a little bit to help out. There's 60 knots. Auto brake can come off. Guys, welcome back down to Prague. After our little day trip down to Ljubljana and back again. We have made it without a go around. We did have to do a little bit of extended vectors to get a bit of height and speed off, but we've made it back in one piece. There we are. We have now vacated the runway and we're back. Let's just stop there so I can reassess where we are. Lights can come off, APU can get started. That can be a taxi, APU. There we go. So right, where are we? Runway 30, we landed. Did we come off at Golf like we expected? Oh, we came off at Papa, so earlier than Golf. So it's going to be next left and then first right. Well, that was a bit quicker than we thought. We were expecting down to Golf, so we could have rolled out a little bit further. So next left, first right. Will take us to where we want to be. 2 hours, 45 minutes when we push back earlier on this afternoon. Retract the flaps and disarm the spoilers as well. Let's swing around. I said this is ORBX Prague scenery, pretty cool. Prague traffic was there 22 Mike Bravo runway vacated. So we won't take this right. We're going to go and park up in here. That's where we started off earlier on this afternoon. So yeah, we're going to take the first right onto Kilo. And we'll finish off there for the day. It's been a nice little trip out. Weather's been good. Mathis, we arrived. We did indeed, buddy. We did indeed. And without too much of a mess this time as well. We didn't have to go around or anything like that. We made it quite happily. So we'll take this right, and then we're going to take the right again. Oh, actually, no, we can go straight ahead. Straight ahead in between these two these two birds. Oh, stand 2-3 is where we started off as well. So that is the stand we were on this afternoon. Just slow down a smidge. We'll squish this guy on the truck, he shouldn't be there. And we'll stop there. There we go, guys. Welcome back to Prague. Let's go and get the rest of these lights off. We'll tidy up. We'll quick look at Valanta. And we'll call it a night. There we go. Engine 2. Engine 1 is off. We are back on the grounds. That is off. Seatbelt sign can come off. And we'll see if we can get the jet bridge for our passengers to make their way off to wherever they need to be. There it is. There it comes. But if we're going to have a quick look outside... Oh, what's happened there? That's weird. Ah, it's just gone dark all of a sudden. There we are, and the lights have come on. There we go. Guys, welcome back to Prague. And our awesome Wizz Air. So yeah, there we go. That was a 2-sector flight today from Prague down to Ljubljana and then back up to Prague again. So there's our arrival. We did end up having to give ourselves a little bit of an extended downwind leg just to get a bit of height and speed off. But apart from that, that was a pretty nice arrival. We complete that. Straight down the runway there. So statistics, what was the arrival rate? Did it tell us? Minus 196. So still both were under 200, so that's pretty good with that. And for any of you who didn't see it, the arrival into Ljubljana was something as well. A little bit of a go around with the ATC down there was brilliant. He got us round and back in again. Minus 135. So we're going to leave that there. Someone else has just spawned on the same gate as us, clearly. So what we'll do is we'll log off VATSIM. He might disappear, which he has. There we go. Like I said, this is us for the evening, guys. I hope you enjoyed that little trip out. How long have we been going for? 3 hours and 15 minutes. Pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. But yes, we'll have to, what we're going to do tomorrow night. So, we did discuss what we're going to do tomorrow. We will come back on and do something exciting. Oh, we're back again, connection lost, right, anyway. We will come back tomorrow. We'll do something exciting. I'm thinking somewhere around Spain again, because Spain tend to have ATC on a Friday evening, so it should be quite good for VATSIM. Either down in the Balearics, if not, we want to go and have a quick look at, we want to go and look up in Bilbao and Santander as well, so that could be quite good fun. But guys, thank you for coming out. Those who watch on YouTube, all the follows, all the subs as usual, guys, you are absolutely awesome. Thank you so much for listening to me waffle on for 3 hours. If you enjoyed it and you're still watching it on the way out, hit a like on the YouTube or give it a follow on Twitch, whichever you want to do. Jolly Buddy, thank you for popping in again. It's always nice to see you on a stream as well. But for now, guys, I'm going to go and have some Chinese with my missus, watch TV and chill out for the rest of the evening. And I will see you all tomorrow. But yeah, thanks for coming along. And guys, take care. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday evening, and I'll see you on the live stream very, very soon. But for now, guys, good night.